I used to believe that miracles were just comforting stories people told themselves. Something distant, something beautiful, but something that never happens in real life. But I was wrong, because one day, a stranger, a man I had never seen before and have never seen since, saved my life in a way I still cannot fully understand. This is the story of how everything fell apart and how one human being put me back together again with nothing more than kindness. I was 23 when I moved to the city. Like so many others, I arrived with dreams that felt much bigger than my tiny suitcase. I believed life would reward me for trying, but life doesn't always work that way. Weeks passed, interview after interview, rejection after rejection. No calls, no emails, no support, just silence. My savings disappeared, my confidence faded, and slowly, I did too. I remember the exact moment reality hit me. I opened my wallet and saw only $3 left. Not enough for a meal, not enough for hope, barely enough for a bottle of water. That day I walked for hours, not because I wanted to, but because I didn't know where else to go. My legs moved, but I didn't feel them. My heart beat, but I didn't feel alive. The city around me continued its fast rhythm, a rhythm I no longer belonged to. Eventually, without thinking, I found myself standing inside a metro station. Trains rushed in and out. People rushed in and out. Everyone had somewhere to be, except me. I drifted toward the edge of the platform, not out of intent, not out of choice, but out of exhaustion. I was empty, completely, utterly empty. Then I heard it, a voice behind me, a voice I wasn't expecting, a voice that cut through the fog inside my mind. Hey, you okay? I turned around slowly. Behind me stood a man, maybe in his late 40s or early 50s. Nothing unusual. A small bag, simple clothes, tired eyes, but kind ones. He stepped closer. Are you okay, son? Something inside me broke. All the emotions I tried to bury exploded at once. And right there, on a cold bench, inside a crowded metro station, I began to cry. Not quiet tears, not polite tears, but the kind of crying that comes from a heart that's too tired to hold anything in. The man sat beside me. He didn't push. He didn't demand. He simply said, "Take your time. I'm right here." So I talked. For the first time in months, I talked. I told him everything, how I had no job, no money, no family nearby, no home, no direction, no strength left. The words spilled out like water breaking through a dam. And he listened. Truly listened. When I finished, I whispered, "I don't know what to do anymore." The man took a long breath. "Son, sometimes life pushes us to the ground so hard that Getting up alone becomes impossible. So let someone help you stand. Then he reached into his coat. He pulled out a folded stack of money, a lot more than I ever expected to see from a stranger. He held it out to me. I shook my head immediately. No, I can't take that. But he placed it firmly into my hand. This isn't charity, and it's not a loan. This is a chance someone once gave me when I had nothing. I stared at him, unable to speak. Use it to eat, to sleep somewhere safe, to try again tomorrow. My voice trembled as I asked, "Why are you doing this?" The man smiled softly. "Because one day you'll meet someone who needs a light, just like you do now. And I want you to be that light for them." He stood up. I jumped to my feet too. "Wait, at least tell me your name." He waved his hand gently. "No need," he said with a smile. "Just live. That's enough." And he walked away. Just like that. A stranger who came from nowhere and disappeared back into nowhere. I used the money exactly how he told me to. I ate a real meal, the first proper meal I'd had in days. I rented a small room. I cleaned up. I slept deeply, something I hadn't done in weeks. And the very next morning, I tried again. 2 days later, a company I'd applied to weeks earlier finally called me. They offered me a job, a real job, a stable job. That one job became the beginning of everything. Weeks turned into months, months turned into years. I worked hard. I learned, I grew, I found my place in the world again. Today, I have my own apartment, my own business, my own stability. My life is not luxurious, but it is mine. A life I almost didn't live long enough to see. And every time I help someone, every time I buy a meal for someone struggling, or give money to someone who needs it, or listen to someone who feels invisible, I remember him, the stranger in the metro station, the man who saved me without wanting anything in return. I never saw him again. I don't know his name. I don't know who he was. I don't know where he went. But I know this. He changed my story forever. And because of him, I've changed other people's stories too. That is the power of kindness. Kindness with no audience. Kindness with no reward. Kindness that appears in the exact moment you need it most. So if you're listening to this now and you feel alone or lost or tired, please remember this. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And you are never as alone as you think. Sometimes a stranger saves your life. Sometimes you save theirs. And sometimes you become someone's miracle without even realizing it. Thank you for listening.